Being around family can be a lot of fun, but it can also be very chaotic. And what time of year does that chaos really start to heat up? The holiday season, of course. From dealing with insensitive family members, to stressing about getting the right gift, to anything that could possibly go wrong going wrong. It's a stressful time, to say the least.
Well, I don't know what to say, except it's Christmas and we're all in misery.
This on-screen trope arose from a very real issue many of us can relate to. When the family comes together, chaos ensues. So why do we adore seeing this trope play out time and time again? What can we gain from watching a family nearly fall apart in an often hilarious way?
Please, Lord, help us not use terms like imbecile or senile old man.
Let's take a closer look at the holiday family chaos trope to unpack why, at its core, it's actually surprisingly heartwarming and encouraging. The holiday season, at least in the United States, is a period of about 8 weeks during which multiple holidays occur back to back, and sometimes even overlapping, including Halloween, Diwali, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and New Year's Eve.
Allow me to introduce you to a little something that I like to call Chrismica. Chrismica? That's right, it's a new holiday, Ryan, and it's sweeping the nation.
It's a time filled with celebration and tradition, and while many people look forward to the festivities, there are also those who dread it.
Too much family time triggers depression, repressed childhood rage, bitter disputes over the remote, and way too much alcohol.
These people absolutely despise the holidays for many different reasons, but a big one that pops up on screen quite often is the result of events that happened during their childhood on the specific holiday. Chandler Bing from Friends, for example, hates Thanksgiving. Why?
We've just finished this magnificent Thanksgiving dinner. I have, and I remember this part vividly, a mouthful of pumpkin pie. And this is the moment my parents choose to tell me they're getting divorced.
Yeah, we don't blame you for not liking Thanksgiving, Chandler. Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine also despises Thanksgiving because, growing up, for him, it was not the joyous, family-filled holiday from the movies.
It's a sucky holiday. It's always sucked. My mom worked, my dad was gone, and I sat at home watching football.
While there are many famous solo holiday haters who, in their loneliness and sadness, turn inwards and reject the joy of the holidays.
Santa, what's Christmas really about?
Vengeance!
Presents.
So often on screen, we see how celebrating with others, whether by choice or due to obligation, can turn south pretty quickly.
Everything about the holidays can be so stressful. From traveling to seeing family to finding gifts and everything else. But thankfully, this video's sponsor, Cycling Frog, is here to help you find your own moments of peace this holiday season. They have so many awesome hemp-derived cannabinoid products, from seltzers to gummies to brownie bites and more. We've been enjoying their new sparkling THC iced tea lemonade, the perfect hit of summer chill in these colder months, which has 50 milligrams of THC and CBD. The high potency is perfect to help experienced users relax, but is also great to enjoy even if you have a lower tolerance because you can just sip it over a few sittings. Either way, it'll definitely bring some relaxing moments to your hectic holiday season. In addition to the 50 milligrams, they also have 5 milligram and 2 milligram seltzers, so there's a great option for you no matter what level of THC you're looking for. Don't let the holiday chaos get you down. Support the take and your chill vibes by checking out Cycling Frog and using the special code they've given us just for our audience so that you can get a whole 20% off your entire order. So make sure to head over to cyclingfrog.com, grab your goodies, and use the code TheTakeHolidays at checkout to get your discount. That's TheTakeHolidays for 20% off your first purchase.
Sometimes the problem isn't with the holidays and cheer surrounding them, but the expectation of being around family that comes with them.
Carmen, I need you to check the Branzino.
I feel like that was a shot, Carm.
I'm saying, this is why I didn't want to come home. This is why.
Oh, you.
Oh. What?
Would you say that?
Not every family is quite that stressful, but it can still be a trying time for everyone involved.
Everyone in this family hates me.
Then maybe you should ask Santa for a new family.
I don't want a new family. I don't want any family. Families suck.
And honestly, who can blame Kevin? His family accidentally left him behind when they left for their trip to Paris.
What kind of mother am I?
And the movie's first 10 minutes exemplify the chaos that can exist in a big family during the holidays, and how Kevin, being the youngest, is at the bottom of the totem pole. His siblings bully him, and his parents dismiss him. While he's certainly no perfect child,
He was in the garage again playing with the glue gun.
Didn't we talk about that?
Did I burn down the joint? I don't think so.
He certainly gets the short end of the stick. He does make the most of it, though. But even when you do like your family, having everyone in one place can still be stressful. Especially when, like in Modern Family, there are a lot of big personalities in one room.
I can't believe you all couldn't hold it together for one meal and not argue.
Cam, this is what we always do on the holidays.
We can always count on the Delgado Pritchetts, the Tucker Pritchetts, and the Dunphys to go all out for the holidays. Unfortunately, while Claire loves Halloween, she often goes a little too far.
Every Halloween, we have the best house. Last year, I took things to a whole new level, but apparently it was too scary for some kids and one adult.
Arguments usually arise during Thanksgiving, whether it's all the compounded lies reaching their boiling point or mistakes when it comes to the Thanksgiving dinner.
Cranking up the heat must have dried it up and shrunk it! It's Sunday!
The family always has such high expectations for Christmas, but each of their good intentions ends up wreaking some more havoc. Modern Family Season 3 Christmas episode, and arguably the best one, brings the family together for some last-minute plans before everyone leaves on vacation.
By tonight, we could be celebrating Christmas, right? Of course we can. Have you ever heard of Express Christmas?
The day, otherwise known as Christmas Express, rapidly devolves into chaos when they only have a few hours to shop for gifts, get the tree, and make a Christmas dinner. Unfortunately, and unsurprisingly, the idea fails miserably.
Not even defrosted.
Fine, Claire. You want them defrosted?
Yeah.
Mary!
Since the holiday season usually brings all the family together, unfortunately, that also brings people with often very different opinions and views into one room. From your grandparents to cousins you forgot you even had, there's bound to be some wounded pride and tension brewing.
Let's dance. Come on. This is you. I'm gonna touch you like I touch a Capri.
In Heartstopper's third season, Charlie Spring's mental illness begins to drastically affect his everyday life. His family eventually agrees to submit him to a mental retreat where he can heal. He comes out the other side having made significant progress, but he's still vulnerable to triggers and other thoughts that could send his mental health into another tailspin.
You're still looking a bit skinny, aren't you? I thought you were getting all that mess sorted out.
Oh no, Victoria, why did you cut all your hair off?
On Christmas, his family members are constantly asking about it, joking about it, and are completely unaware of how their words affect him.
We're just happy that Charlie's back to normal and back with us.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Well, he seems great. As if nothing ever happened.
This turns an already stressful day into a miserable one, leading to Charlie escaping the house entirely to instead spend the day with his boyfriend, Nick, and his family.
Not everybody understands what you've been dealing with.
So I just have to put up with ignorant comments from my own family.
We just need to get through the day.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is a perfect, if not a bit hyperbolic, example of holiday family chaos.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night!
Clark Griswold sets himself up for failure when he puts pressure on himself to have the most perfect family Christmas. Of course, one thing after another goes wrong. The parents and in-laws hardly ever get along. Cousin Eddie and his family make a surprise appearance, and they always stir up chaos wherever they go.
You surprised? Surprised, Eddie? If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
And Uncle Lewis and Aunt Bethany are quite the characters.
Oh dear, did I break wind?
Jesus, did the room clear out, Bethany?
But what really adds the final straw to the camel's back is when Clark receives his Christmas bonus.
What is it?
It's a 1-year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
He finally snaps and goes berserk, screaming about his boss in a long tirade with some very creative insults. Ironically, it's his snapping at the family that makes everyone want to go home, not the million other issues.
Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together.
In one Thanksgiving episode of Blackish, Pop's older sister AV makes a surprise visit, and everyone is delighted, except for Ruby.
Ruby, now you just being ridiculous. Now let it go.
I'll let it go. When I die.
Ruby and AV have been feuding since Pops and Ruby first met, and a little holiday like Thanksgiving won't be getting in the way of that. On Brooklyn Nine-Nine, pretty much every Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween are wild.
I think the freaking dinosaur.
The squad, who we consider a family, throws heists for fun on Halloween. Jack's daddy issues get in the way of him having a nice Thanksgiving. And on one Christmas, Jake, Boyle, and Gina spend the night in a department store that's being robbed, much to Jake's strange delight.
Oh my God. It's real life Die Hard. I mean, oh no, crime.
Bringing the family together for the holidays can be chaotic, stressful, and even painful. So why do we love watching this trope play out on screen every year? They're often hilarious, for one thing.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah.
And they're also relatable. While movies and shows often take everything to the extreme for comedy or drama, the best ones still hit on something that feels true to our real-life experiences. When you're a kid, the last thing you want to deal with is entertaining family members you hardly ever see or know.
Okay, wait, I can't make dinner by myself. Who's gonna help me?
You'd much rather they just leave you alone to enjoy your presence, right? As you grow older, you begin to realize just how different you are from some of your family members. Some of them can be a little too traditional or closed-minded.
Oh, insensitive old white man, what would Christmas be without one?
Perhaps not understanding mental health problems, or that, yes, it is possible that your personality may have changed in the year since you've last seen them.
Aunt Clara had for years labored under the delusion that I was not only perpetually 4 years old, but also a girl.
The adults expect you to get along perfectly with your cousins, even though you don't often see them and may not have anything in common except some DNA. And when you're an adult, you have to deal with coordinating all the family get-together, rambunctious children, pretentious teenagers, and making sure you're on good terms with Santa.
So just wondering if you could do us a favor and tell us what our nephew just asked for Christmas. I know you. You're that lawyer.
Oh no, this is never good.
It's a stressful time for everyone, to say the least, and we appreciate our favorite movies and shows reminding us that we're not alone. But while holiday family movies show us how annoying, stressful, and chaotic it can be, they all usually end with an important, heartwarming, and hopeful message. The holidays bring us together and remind us of the best parts of family.
So, I'd just like to say I am happy to be here with my family.
Real family, whether it's your blood relatives or your found family, is made up of the people who have seen you at your worst and love you anyway. They're the ones who will have your back no matter what happens and support you when no one else will.
We have extra help.
Yes, well, Serena's spending Thanksgiving with us this year.
More the merrier. Happy to have you, my dear.
The holiday season reminds us to put pettier disagreements aside, prioritize love, forgiveness, and joy, and eat some delicious food while we're at it.
And hey, here's to a lousy Christmas.
And a crappy New Year.
Thanks so much for watching, and to Cycling Frog for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to head over to cyclingfrog.com to check out all of their tasty options, and use the code TheTakeHolidays to get 20% off your entire order. You'll be helping support The Take and giving yourself the gift of some extra relaxation as we wind down the year. So make sure to head over to cyclingfrog.com, grab your goodies, and use the code TheTakeHolidays at checkout to get your discount. That's code TheTakeHolidays for 20% off your first purchase.
That's The Take. Click here to watch a video we think you'll love, or here to check out a whole playlist of awesome content. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And make sure to subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive new videos.